Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Stryker break. Pretty intense atmosphere today, isn't it? That just means massive hits. We're breaking out this boy too. You know what time it is. It's ripping time. Game time. We got a double audio. We're good. Game time. Getting right into it immediately. Break number 1. Can you handle it? Can you handle the intensity today? It's gonna creep up on you. You better get ready. Odds that I cut myself with this thing. I'm gonna set the odds. If you say yes, you get plus 150. Oh, she's sharp. She's pretty sharp. Go ahead, put it in the chat. Yay or nay? Happy Friday, everybody. What's better? It's kind of a gloomy, like overcast day around here. No reason to go outside. Little rainy maybe. So we're inside with our cards, like good boys and girls. Box number 1, pack number 1. Hit the like button on your way in. Well, what have we here? Did we get a bonus hit? I see 2 thick boys. I think we might have gotten a bonus hit. Yoshida. Rodriguez. 2 parallels, too. Frankie Lindor, 1 of 150. eBay 101 immediately going out to Kurt. Freddie to 199. Let's see who's on back first. Hey, Freddie. Couple of you. You and your twin brother and David Fry. All right. Well, hit number 1. It's going to be something sweet. RPA. Oh, Lee. 11 of 50. RPA. Very nice. Jeff. What a great way to start. And who's the bonus hit? Free autograph to 99, Justin Foscue. So we're on case number 2. It's a dance party. Hope you got your dancing shoes on. Well, this is like a 180. So if you get yourself a box of Inception, make sure you get the proper top loaders, cardshells.com. You're going to want 180s, 100 point, and for these two, 55 point. Although, I think you can put them in a regular. It's just a little tight. It's a little too tight, but like if you don't have any 55 points on hand, but you really want to protect your card, you could squeeze it into a regular 35 point. Okay. It's a good way to start. That's a great way to start. We got some good ones today, folks. Let me just give you a brief overview. I didn't do that. We got the Inception. Old, reliable, little 2024 Heritage High number. How about we try some 23 5-star, 2 autographs, a little bit higher end breaks today. Instead of a hobby, we're doing a jumbo of Series 2. So we got some guaranteed hits, 3 guaranteed hits, autograph, 2 relics, sand glitter, 2 silver packs. We're going to do something a little bit different, a little bit weird. I haven't opened any of this in like 5 years. Optic FOTL. 3 autographs. If you don't know what FOTL is, it stands for first off the line. So Panini does this thing where when they come out with a release, they have these FOTLs. I haven't ordered any Panini in a while, so I don't know how it works currently still, but one of these autographs is guaranteed to be on card, and there's a Pandora. You can get Pandoras and cracked ice parallels out of here, low numbered stuff. It's the most affordable it's ever been, so I figured let's give it a shot. Topps Chrome 2023 Jumbo Box. And a Jumbo Box of Bowman. Let's do this. 2 for 2, no cuttings. 101s everywhere in that FOTL. I've wanted to open that specifically, that year and that box for a long time, but it's been extremely expensive throughout the years. Finally is at the point where it's kind of affordable, or at least like relatively, especially if you consider how much $1 per autograph is these days. Normally, you know, it's depending on the product, it can be anywhere from $150 to $350. It just depends on what you're opening and how high end it is. It could be even more if you're opening something really crazy like Dynasty. It's like $1,000 or $1,200. So to get 3 of them for less than $100 an autograph is pretty good, especially with that class. It's all about the rookie class. You know, you get a Nando, Tatis, you could get a Pete, you get a Tucker, Vladdy. Cole Emerson to 199. Magenta Shimmer. No, that's a wave. Magenta wave. My brain doesn't lock in immediately to the difference between a shimmer and a wave sometimes. Yeah, that was me too, Liam. Liam says Optic was the only Panini I used to buy on card autos. Same here. I used to love Optic. I like Optic the most out of any other Panini stuff. Die cut. Louis for Kurt. First auto. Charlie Condon. Chrome first. Hit that like button on your way in, everybody. Let's get to 100 real fast. Winston Santos. Rangers. Just going to Michael. 2 base autos. Next one's going to be a parallel. Slade Caldwell. Flipped around, eh? Jace. Reptilian Letson to 150. Blue parallel. All right, we got 2 numbered Chrome parallels so far. We're going to get a numbered Chrome autograph, I would imagine. And then probably at least 1 or 2 paper parallels. I would guess 2. Dodgers, Padres, I know. It was inevitable, man. Dude, they hit Tatis so often. And now they hit him in the hand. What is this? Hit him in the hand? Like, dude, that's completely unacceptable. And now I would say, okay, come on up, Ohtani. I know they hit him again, but okay, now we don't hit you in the butt or the thigh like you're supposed to. Now we're going to creep up on, I don't know. We're going to go a little high, see what happens. Brooks Lee to 250. At least that's what like my mindset would be. If I'm the Padres, they're pissed. They're not just going to, like, okay, you can hit Nando in the hand and break his hand and maybe like ruin his career. Who knows? Like, you break a person's hand in baseball if it doesn't heal properly. Whew. They hit Tatis 4 out of the 7 games, says Justin. Unacceptable. Bush League. I'd go out there, I'd smoke Mookie, I'd kick that pitcher out, then I'd go smoke Ohtani, then I'd smoke Freddie. Boom, 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 let's go. You guys want to play this way? I come back twice as hard. But, you know, that's why I'm not involved. Whitcomb, red rookie. Perella, there's our blue. There's our parallel first to 150. And that's why things get escalated like that, because I'm not the only one that thinks that way. Their whole team's thinking that. You can't, like, it's just, that's the law of the jungle, man. You come at me, I'm coming back twice as hard. And then You know, maybe it stops. You want to keep going? Or is it over? Is it enough? Truce? Or are we going to have to take all of your guys out? Who matter? Just the ones that matter. James with a $5 super chat. Happy Friday, Stryker. Best breaker ever. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We got 2 left. And a lifetime banning. That fast. How deep are we? 12 minutes in? 1 lifetime banning? Check. David Festa, red rookie. 2 red rookies in this box. Thanks, Nikki. Never stood a chance, no. I'm surprised he lasted more than a couple seconds. Mods, he's snoozing. Oh, sweet. That was a random hit in the back. Retro logo Max Clark. Love it. Man, that is really fragile. That's a fragile card. Thin card stock, just foil. But I might get it in this top loader and give it a gander. She looks pretty good. I like that. Russell. I like it, Russell. Nick with a $4.99 says, pulled your SSP out of Big League. We'll be sending it over for an auto. Hat tip to you. Wow, no way. Where did you find Big League? Dude, I haven't even seen it available for sale anywhere. I got a couple cases I'm sitting on. Have to. You have to. But I'm just sitting on them. Maybe forever. I don't know. Maybe when I'm old, sitting in a rocking chair, smoking a pipe. I might take up pipe smoking when I'm older. I don't know. Why not? That just seems like the thing to do as an old guy. I might open a box when I'm 64. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me? Yeah, I'll sign it. Anybody who pulls that SP, send it this way. Self-addressed, stamped envelope. Please include one so I can expedite the process and just get it back to you without... Otherwise, it's going to be like... It'll take a little bit longer. What boxes you break in and break 2? Asked Garrett. The same ones in break 1. All these rips today, we got 4 of them. They're all going to be the same stuff. By the time it's all said and done today, we'll have gone through a case of Inception. So we'll see once again how it goes. But Inception looks to be just spectacular. People, listen, it's like anything, it's hit or miss. If you buy one box at the card store and you're thinking like, here we go, Paul Skeen's rookie auto, bro, it's hit or miss. You might, just like anything. There's a lot of people who are like, my box sucked. I bought one box. It was awful. One box? Come on, man. I mean, I get it. And I'm not saying you need to open a bunch of boxes, but small sample size. Just imagine if all you did was open one box of something and your conclusion was this product sucks or this product is awesome. You got to get a little bit bigger of a sample to come to a proper conclusion. I got a new coffee warmer, Muck City, if you're in a house. Yours lasted quite a while, my friend, and I appreciate it. But she eventually broke down. Didn't work anymore, so I got a new one. Oh, yes. Yes. Jackson Merrill to 699 Chrome. That's a nice hit. Phillip. I've been wanting this one. I got 2 of the Skeenses. Sweet Jackson. Love that. Love that. Let's see what else we can get. You never know. There'll be plenty of more beautiful hits. White Turner. Green Ray. And, oh, it's a banger box, too. Jordan Montgomery to 225. Jazz. Aqua. Jay says, got 3 Inception boxes arriving today. Can't wait. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. Hopefully you get yourself a bonus hit out of there. Just from what we've opened so far, which is a case and a box, I think our hit rate of like nice hits has been at least 50%. JD Davis to 699. Clayton Beater, you can't ask for anything better than that. But we'll see after today, you know, maybe there's a run in this case. But we already got a good one, dude. That Lee RPA is freaking nasty. So we already got a good one. We're 1 for 1 today. Let's dive into this. I can't wait any longer. FOTL, Optic. Two cards per pack. 12 cards per pack. They changed the formatting of this after this release. Do you sell boxes or just singles? Just, I make my own sets. I sell sets. My wife assembles them. So you're supporting Mrs. Breaks if you buy one. And I got a sale in my store right now. Everything's 30% off with best offer on all of it. So if you see something you like, you can support the channel by going to my eBay store, buying a card, buy a set, shoot me an offer. I'll drop a link in the chat here in just a second. Every one of these cards is something special. Jacob Nix to 99. Is every card numbered? I think it is. Chris Davis to 99. Yeah, these are good. Chance Adams, rated rookie, numbered to 99. All these Pandoras are to 99. Correa, Chris Shaw. What do we got? Autographs in the middle? I think we got autos in the middle. Let's wait on those for just a second. Arena. Acuna. That's a sweet card. It's got a little bit of value. To 99. Sheffield. Mike Trout. That one's got some value. And Matt Chapman. Let's check out the autos. Loasaga. Autograph number 1. And Corbin Burns rookie. That's to 99. Let's see what else. Is Trey Cabbage still in the league? I think he plays in Japan now. Eugenio Verlander, all these to 99. Mookie All-Stars to 99. Lindor. Brendan Rodgers, rated rookie. Oh, here's our low number. Cracked Ice, Jack Flaherty. That's going to be numbered to 7. So not only do you get the 3 autographs, every card is numbered. Good rookie class. You get a Cracked Ice to 7. And, oh, no way. Keith Hernandez on-card auto. It's pretty gnarly. Velocity to 17. I like it. Cardinals. For Chris. Cardinals Hernandez. Wow. How about Albies? Haniger. Gonsalves. McGuire and Xander. So we didn't get any big rookies, but still very nice. Let's see, are these, what do you reckon? Are these 55s? I don't know if they're 55s or 35 point. Let me see. 35. Good morning from Japan. I hope you draw good cards. Well, thank you. Good morning from the United States of America. Hat tip to Japan. How's Cabbage doing? Yeah. You watching? Is he like a real popular player over there? Bauer and Cabbage? What an unstoppable team that would be. Trevor Bauer, Trey Cabbage. All right, Series 2. 3 hits. I like the jumbo rips today. Jumbos are a lot more fun to open than hobbies. Hobbies are good for a middle ground. Like you know, you want to get a silver pack. You want to get a hobby box. You want your chance of getting a black parallel, but you don't want to spend the amount of money for a jumbo. That's where a hobby comes into play. But if you got a couple extra bucks, a couple extra dollars of walking around money, get yourself a jumbo. Right there, James Wood. Best card in the silver pack. Mike Trout. Sasaki to 199. There we are. So we got a parallel. Ohtani. It's good silver packs. Jeter. No auto. It's aight. As we have seen, the autos are pretty scarce. 1 per every other case. I think we've only gotten 1. Christian Moore got called up, going 1 for 16. That's going to change tonight, says Martin. Yeah, Christian Moore is a highly touted prospect. Young. I'm rooting for him. Austin Martin. Yeah, I saw that on Topps. They have a Topps Chrome is going to be, I'll give you the exact thing it says. Topps.com, if you go to the website, it says 2025 Topps Chrome pre-orders will be available June 23rd at noon. So we're getting close, guys. Topps Chrome's right around the corner. I might have to take a little vacay before that. I say that, and then the time slips by, and then it doesn't happen. I don't know when. Maybe next week. Topps Chrome X Cactus Jack. Well, you got to go to Fanatics Fest for that, I think. I'm not a Cactus Jack fan, so I don't care about that. It's probably cool, but I'm out on that. If I had some, I'd rip it, but I'm not going to Fanatics Fest, so I'm not going to pay secondary prices for it. Mania to $250. I would totally get some if I was there. Just to see, right? Yeah, 2 home runs for Caglione yesterday. He's on my fantasy team, so that was helpful. Although I'm getting destroyed right now. My team is in shambles. Everybody's hurt. It's just a weird week with like games getting rained out and rest days lining up weird, and my pitchers are all hurt and not good right now, so I'm getting smoked. Something's got to give. Jackson Merrill being hurt doesn't help. The thing of it is, when you have guys that you can't drop and you only have 1 IL spot, it's devastating to your team. They currently have 4 guys on the IL. Matt Chapman, he's good. He's one of the better third basemen. and Jackson Merrill, two legitimate offensive pieces on my team. So they're just sitting on the bench. So therefore, I can't have two extra pitchers, which is what I would have. If everybody was healthy. Griffin Conine. You just fill up your roster with extra pitchers. You shouldn't have offensive players sitting on the bench unless you got, I don't know, some awesome guys somehow, like a wealth of riches. But then I've got Evaldi and Imanaga also on the IL. Those are two of my better pitchers. And I'm playing the second best guy, arguably. Did you see the Topps bundles on the Costco site? I did not, James. What is that, like Series 1 and Series 2 bundles? Combo? 3 and no. Skeens Cup card. That always tricks me. I think it's a gold. Every time. Are you a fan of Caminero? Yeah. Yeah, he's a beast. Chappie will be back soon, hopefully. Yeah, he's dealing with ligaments in his hand, right? I see it says he's his hand. He's expected to continue to wear a splint through the end of the week, but he's now participating in light conditioning and baseball activities. He's got sprained ligaments in his right hand. Yikes. I don't like the sound of that, but oh my gosh, we got a sweet hit here. No way. Are you ready? Hit the like button. Can we get to 200 likes? Smash that like real quick. Let's get it up for this good luck. On top is David Fry. I don't even know how this card is oriented, but it's oriented like this. Oh. Is it Padre? Ah. Whoa, Dylan Cease. Look at that patch. Game used patch auto 15 of 15. Topps flagship autograph patch card. They used to call this a Reverence. I was going to say Reverence, but I forgot what they changed the name to. Reverence is way better. Why did you change the name, Topps? That is a legit 3-piece on there. Wow. That looks so good. You got to see it in person, I think, to really grasp how awesome that patch is. Jeez, I love it. Bedazzler. Let's put him on the Bedazzler. Padres hit for Phil. That's the kind of hit. Those are so rare. They're super tough pulls. And to get a little patch, so you compare. You go like this. You go, okay, how much would it cost you? I can tell you. Get you the numbers immediately. That's the best part about Stryker breaks. Well, one of about 1,000 different reasons to watch, but I give you the numbers. Value. All right, so we're gonna dive deep into this actually. Just really quick. We'll get back into the ripping. So this is called Flagship. How do I search? No, that ain't it. Okay, so let's see. Topps. Flagship. Here it is. Flagship real one. No. We'll go this way. Topps flagship autograph patch cards. So they only come out of Hobby and Jumbo. That's another reason to get Hobby and Jumbo. Can only get that out of those formats. It's 1 out of 758 jumbo boxes. Okay. So let's just say they're like 280. Oh, packs. They're 10 packs. Whoa. So that'll cost you about $21,000. 21,000 bucks if you're just ripping jumbos and you want to get a patch auto. Whereas these come out fairly regularly. They seem to be about a case hit at this point. So 1 in 8 packs, 1 in 8 boxes. So that's going to be more like, you know, 2,400 bucks, right around there. The difference being sticker autograph, bigger patch, player worn, smaller patch, game used, on card. Things to think about. You got a red Adrian Beltre flagship patch auto numbered 5 of 5 in my jumbo case. Such a nice card, yeah. Okay. Paul Skeens. Player worn, Major League material. Freddie Freeman, that's going to be a parallel. Pink parallel, Freddie. They also have Hank Aaron autograph 1954. What are you talking about, James? We'll get Skeens up on the board. Who's get the Pirates? Jason, congratulations on the Skeens. Freddie's going to Jose. We're going to have a lot of cards on the stage today. A lot of hits. Costco bundle's a great deal. Sapphire boxes go for $150 by themselves. What is this you guys are talking about? Is it on the website? Whoa. That is... Is that real? Oh, one. Oh, you gotta have a membership. And you only get one transaction. Yeah, that's a heck of a deal. I'd do that. I don't have a Costco membership. Oh, why? Why? Dylan Cruz, another decent one. That's a good box. Very nice jumbo. Sean with the Cruz. I should say it was a nice box. Until that. 23 Topps Chrome. Curator a cardboard. Costco does some things where you're like, that can't be real. That feels like a deal that's too good to be true. Like, I don't know if Costco does the same thing that Walmart does, where they have the third-party sellers on their website. That's what it seems like, some third-party scammers trying to do something. But if it's officially through Costco, that's wild. How'd they get that stuff that cheap? Why is it? I don't understand. They got clearance. Someone sold them a bunch of stuff on clearance or something. Like, I don't know. Alec Boehm negative. Yeah, better run to Costco for some toilet paper. We don't have one around us. I don't even know where the nearest one is. There's one there? David Villard, a $4.99. Refractor rookie auto. Christopher Morel. Aggie. You got the bundle with Inception delivered yesterday. Definitely real. Oh, Hoppy. Refractor. Would you hold or sell a Bowman Jacob Wilson red rookie? Well, it's likely that he's going to win Rookie of the Year, so it depends on how much money you could get for it versus would you rather just take the credit? Are you going to spend the credit anyway? Are you going to, or would that just force you to buy something that you normally wouldn't buy? It's really a personal choice. For me, since I buy so much wax, I would probably just do the trade-in, get the credit, because it's going to be more than you'll be able to get if you just sold it, likely. Well, definitely. Riley Green, rookie. Vientos refractor. What happened to the Beckett site updating releases and checklists? They haven't uploaded in a couple months. Someone said that the guy left who did that. Left the company. Or got fired or quit or whatever. I don't know the details. Caleb Killian. Gold Wave 15 of 50. For Ronnie. That would make sense if he left the company. Beckett seems like they're in big time shambles and might not be able to exist for much longer. Because the numbers, like their grading numbers, are way down. Nobody cares about Beckett for grading anymore. And then if they can't even keep up with their simple online checklists, like that's bad. That would, for me, I would think that would be a part-time job. Just keeping up with checklists. That's a part-time job. It doesn't take that long to do. So you could get somebody else to do that knows something about computers. You don't even have to be that good. Gunner. Dansby to $3.99. But like they have to have an internet, like a website guy who manages their websites and does internet stuff. I think that guy would take it on. He's probably like up to his ears in other work though. Weird they would only have one guy doing that. No, I think I think he was probably somebody who did other things too, and then he left, and so they're like, oh great, we got to get somebody to do all the other stuff. And maybe, I don't know. I'm just speculating 100%. I have no idea. No clue. But that's what happens when a company collapses. Just think of a building collapsing on itself from a controlled demolition. It just kind of ding, 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 ding. Responsibilities get reallocated and people get mad because now they have to do more for the same amount of money. They get lazy. They get stubborn. Frustrated. Definitely frustrated. I'm sure there's some people in the chat that have had a similar situation happen at their work. Cutting down on employees for whatever reason, and they reallocate responsibilities to people who are already really busy. Stefanik. And then those people start to hold a grudge. Stefanik for Brandon. Will BGS slabs be worthless? No. A slab's a slab still, even if a company like goes out of business or something. I'm not saying they're gonna go out of business, but they might. I don't know. Maybe they get bought out. Why not have PSA buy them out or something? Just like limit the competition even more. or Fanatics or something, or somebody, I don't know. Oh, cool. We got a really cool card coming back there. I can see it. Radiating rookie. Be a big one. Come on, be a big one. Adley. Radiating rookie for David. These cards are super collectible. Congratulations. Very nice hit. You know, people think this is a parallel because it looks like a parallel, but it's actually an insert. RR1. Parallel would have the same number as the card itself. Civic, I don't deal in football cards that much, man. Especially Panini stuff. I couldn't give you an accurate take on that. You want to talk about baseball cards? I'm your man. And as soon as Topps gets the licensing for football and basketball, I'll be your man for that too. Two boxes left, loaded with hits. 5-star and Inception. We'll start here. I need to figure out some tricks with this. Not live, on camera, because I wanna hit the under on that hand cutting. Need to get into WWE cards too. No. It's not my bag, baby. Whoa! 3 of 10 Ichiro on card autograph. Thank you, Corey. That's yours. Beautiful. MVP 10 straight. Oh, MLB record 10 straight 200 hit seasons. 6th most stolen bases in the 3,000 hits club. 2001 he hit 350. 2004 he hit 372, and both of those are batting titles. One of 6 outfielders with at least 10 fielding awards. 353 average in 9 seasons. And the MVP. And Mark Vientos rookie auto. That's a good box. How about a nuke in the chat? If you're a slammer, or if you're a hitter on YouTube, you can drop a nuke. But only if you're a member of the channel. I see a lot of non-members up there. You can change that. A little $sign there. Hit join. Become a member. $1.99. That's nothing for you, but it adds up, and it's important for me. I appreciate it. You can gift memberships too if you feel generous. 2024 Inception. Oh man, this thing cuts like butter. I can do some tricks with a butterfly knife. I had the same butterfly knife for about 20 years. And then one day I went fishing and left it out on the dock. She gone. Kyron Paris. Jack Leiter. We got one of those boxes with a couple of greens. I don't like those boxes. Jeremy Pena, Rojas. Leiter rookie. Make up for it with a big, first of all, a big parallel, then a big auto. Thank you. Thank you. That'll do just fine. Ellie. It's the best one. Going to Jesse. And Jordan Wicks. And now the big auto. Quinn Priester. For Jason. Couple of 55s. Yeah, let's keep track today. Let's see if those RPAs are one per case. It seems like you might get one RPA and then one silver signings. Silver signings are on card. You can get the gold or the silver ink, platinum ink. This is a good break. We got some goodies. Co9 to 99, Lindor to 150, Freddie to 199, Santos first auto, Pirella True Blue first auto to 150, Loaisiga rated rookie auto. Got some Pandoras, relevant Pandoras, numbered to 99, Mookie, Acuna, Flaherty, cracked ice to 7, Jackson Merrill rookie, chrome to 699, Louis first autograph, Stefanik rookie auto, Killian gold wave to 50 rookie autograph, Dylan Cruz major league material, Mania to 250, Freddie Freeman pink parallel, Bohm negative, Dansby to 399, Jordan Wicks green, Priester autograph to 99 rookie auto, Villar refractor rookie, Foscue to 99, Max Clark Bowman retro logo, Paul Skeens, major league material, Keith Hernandez, velocity auto to 17, Corbin Burns rated rookie autograph to 99, Dylan Cease, beautiful on-card auto, game used patch, Topps flagship autograph, awesome hit, Vientos rookie auto, Ichiro to 10, 3 of 10 on-card, glorious hit. Lee RPA to 50. Adley, radiating rookies. And a green Ellie. Break number 2. Good luck, everybody. Let's just start with an Inception. Why don't we? Whooshing! Ching, ching. Need some sound effects for the knife. Foscue's a beast in the minors. Wesley's Hits and Rips. I just joined. Do you have any tips for starting a YouTube channel for cards? Well, Wesley's Hits and Rips. Yeah. It depends. You got to set a goal. You got to figure out what your goal is, first of all. Because it depends on what you're trying to do, what you want to do. Is it just for fun, or are you trying to be serious? Because if you're just doing it for fun, you can do anything you want. But if you're trying to get serious and become, do this for a living, there's a step, there's a huge hurdle that you have to get over, and that hurdle is being able to come up with content like 5 times a week or every day. That's the hard part. Committing to it, being like, I'm going to make a video every single day. That, or like as often as I possibly can. You don't have to every day, but as soon as you stop, as soon as you don't make a video one day, like your views will fall off the cliff. You won't get hardly any views. Luis Robert, PCA. Look at this. We got, is that a red? I hope that's a red coming up next. Lapeer FOTL. Parker Meadows rookie. But that's a whole conversation, my friend. Like I could spend hours talking about that. Come on, red to 5. Come on, red to 5. Reds are to 75. I'll take that though. That's nice. Parker Meadows to 75. That looks really cool with just those colors. Really cool color scheme. Jason, congratulations. Kyle Harrison to 150. And looks like we got another RPA. We did. So we got two in this case. Nick Gonzalez, clean. That's a clean looking patch. Oh, I really like Inception to 200. It just makes me like seeing these makes me want to rip a hole. Like I said, last year there were 8, or this year there are 8 boxes in the case, and last year I think there were like 16 or 12 or something. So even ripping a whole case, I don't think I'd get my fill. Like if I set out to buy a PC case, I think after 8, I don't think I'd get enough. Like I would need 2. I need 16 boxes to get my legit fill. Jumbo box, 25 Bowman. Hit the like button. Hit it. Let's get to 200. We got 500 people in the house. We can get to 200 likes. That's a goal we can reach as a unit, as a team. Quick 200. Oh, Jeff, that sounds amazing. I like doing I like going to like a resort or whatever and just sitting by the pool watching YouTube videos, sitting in the sun. I love it. Cocktail. That sounds like my dream right now. If I could do this by the pool, far enough away where they wouldn't get wet, or maybe just right at the pool bar. F it. That would be the dream. Can you imagine? Imagine the vibe of that. Palm trees, the waiter chopping open coconuts, making you special drinks. You hear the splash of the water. Poolside breaks. Nobody steal that idea. Some attractive ladies walking by in the background. I think I could get some likes that way. Cameron Sullivan. Need a vacation like that? Yeah, I think we all do. We all deserve a vacation like that. Gary Gill Hill. Oh, old friend, how are you? Gary, my oldest friend. This music reminds me of there's that one episode of Always Sunny when Charlie's he's like rave dancing. He's just like who's he staring at? Dennis, I think. He's just like, this song reminds me of that. Hot tub streaming coming. Maybe I should do this from on Twitch and do hot tub rips on Twitch. Nah. I'd have to get in the gym for about 3 months. It'd take me 3 months to get in shape. "90 days, P90X. Oh yeah, that's what it is, Nomar. When they're huffing. Dennis just staring at him, dancing in front of him. Castillo. Zaire Hope. Dodgers autograph for Anthony. Cobb Hightower. Reptilian. Civic says, "Crap, I knew I forgot to do something today. Forgot the gym. That makes 38 years in a row." Mm-hmm. Sounds about right. Hampton to 99. Should do a rip video from the old barn. Maybe. Not a bad idea. Churio to 250. I should do a stream from the barn where we're all partying. Unfortunately, there's just too many. Maybe on Stryker Unleashed, but even then, it's still a little too behind the scenes. A little too much. There's certain people who get a little rowdy. Just a little. Yeah, that's true. Should I tell them about that? I had some people over last week for the UFC fight. Or was it 2 weeks ago? When was that? I forget. 2 weeks ago, Saturday. And we got started a little too early, and I only made it to 10 o'clock. Didn't even get to watch the fight. Was out ski. Robert Kalaz. That's to 199. Purple Reptilian? Ugarte to 499. Sounds like a great night. Well, it was up until about 10 o'clock. Until about 9:50. It was awesome. Yeah, couldn't hit the board in cornhole. That was awesome. Couldn't even hit the board. Just had no excuse the next Friday, though. There was no excuses over at Todd's. Well, Eric was throwing some heat too, somehow. He's never that good. I don't understand. It was almost like they'd been playing for hours. Yeah. You need three warm-up games. And then it's like locked in after that. 3 games. And it's almost like you can have practice throws. You can have as many of those you want, but it's not the same. Like the game environment gets you locked in. There's something on the line. Yeah, $1. It's the fridge's fault for being full of tasty beverages. Yeah. I'm willing to pass the blame around to whoever and whatever. Just not in my 20s anymore. Or 30s. Is there a site where you can learn the name of each parallel? Well, Beckett used to do that. I mean, we were kind of talking about it earlier. Beckett would give you a full rundown of all of the parallels, the whole checklist, the different autographs and inserts and everything. And Cardboard Connection used to do it too. I don't know if they're even doing it anymore. I like to go to, what's the website I use now? Chasing Majors. Chasing Majors is really good. Cornhole's the best. The problem is we live in Michigan, so there's like half the year basically, or more than half the year where you can't really play because it's so nasty out. It's either raining or snowing or it's freezing cold or something, you know. So there's like an off season where nobody plays, and then it kind of takes a little bit of time for everybody to get geared back up, which is part of the reason why I finished my barn so we could play indoors. But the ceiling's just a little too low. Just a little. We can still play in there. You just hit the ceiling. You gotta kind of do a straighter shot. Austin Martin. Can't put too much arc to it or you hit the ceiling. Devin Sweet to 225. And I like to put arc on my shot. Kopak. Jordan Hicks. Mini. Wyatt Lee. Zimmy, I see ya. Welcome to the club. You are officially a hitter. To $6.99, Class A green. Oh, let's go. Green skeins. That's why we do it. Just for this. Justin. Yeah, you got to throw a little retail in to every break. Just for the value angle of it. Hitting a card like that. Imanaga, Merrill, all the base cards. Zimmy says Series 2 hobby box being delivered early today. Becoming a hitter for good luck. That is a great idea. Genius. Oh no, Wong. What were you ripping? Were you ripping retail or hobby? Do you ever watch Cornhole on TV? Yeah, sometimes. But they're so good, it makes me like regret my choices of ever playing. Like, why bother? No, I do sometimes. I like they're on such a different level. It's crazy. Like, we can throw that way, but not consistently. Like, they throw so well every single time. Like, They're so consistent. That's the difference. Like my friends, we can throw a 4-bagger every once in a while. Those guys do it like every time. Yeah, well, ours are so rare that we sign the boards when we do it. I mean, they're not that rare. It seems like it happens like once every time we play. Maybe twice. Yeah. Basically, yeah, it's like getting pocket aces. Like someone gets it once or a couple times. Retail blasters, gotcha. You play competitively? 10 points per round doesn't even win you games anymore. Josh Young rookie autograph. That's a good way to start. Judge Refractor. Josh Young rookie auto for Kurt. Congratulations, Kurt. You're on the board with a big one. These look so clean. This 2023 white border year. So clean. We had a little double elimination tournament a couple weeks ago. It was fun. You got a citizenship award last night. What? What does that mean? Wong is a good citizen? Some Tim Wong got a citizenship award? In my mind, that's like when you like volunteer at the nursing home and you're out there like at the soup kitchen. Is that, I mean, are you that kind of guy, Wong? Like a solid citizen? We need more details. Riley Green. Marine Corps League Citizenship Award Bronze Class. Oh, whoa. Congratulations. Toys for Tots. Got it. That's excellent. Gunnar Henderson rookie. Louis Varland refractor to $4.99. Rookie autograph going to the Twins. Chase, congratulations. Michael Harris rookie. Casas. Quan Cup. Aqua Lava to $1.99. Ray, I see ya. Happy Friday. This was a weird week. It went by so fast. Michael Harris refractor. I don't know where this week went. I don't understand. I'm looking back and I'm thinking it's just gone. The summer is already like, it's the summer solstice. It's whack. Our summer starts so late in Michigan. Like it hasn't even begun really. Like it just kind of started last week with the nice weather and the heat. We just turned our AC on and now it's the summer solstice. I don't know what that means, Wong, but okay. Cal Stevenson. 1 of 150. Why are we pulling all these 1 ofs? We'll take it. eBay 1 of 1, Cal Stevenson. His face kind of looks like Cal Raleigh if you take away the... You drove through Michigan one year and icebergs were floating down the Lake Michigan in July. Yeah, you're like, you look at Michigan, you're like, oh wow, look at all those lakes. It's like a paradise, maybe, like beaches surrounding the whole thing. It's not. I mean, it's nice and beautiful and everything, but it's not like you can just go to the beach on a Great Lake and go swimming and have. There's it's cold. The water's cold, and I don't like cold water. I like bathtub water, like warm. So. I don't know if, like, maybe if you went mid-August or like early August, it would be like okay, but probably not. I think it's just too cold all the time. If it was really shallow, if there's a beach that was like real shallow for a distance somewhere, which there probably is, maybe that'd be warmer. But AC's been on since April in Phoenix. I mean, that, you know, at least we don't have to do that. Because it gets cold, like even when it's warm during the day, like hot. When it's hot during the day, up until mid-July, like it still gets cool at night. So you don't really have to run the AC. You just open up all the doors, open up all the windows at night. Everything comes in, cools the house down, close it all up in the morning, and you're okay. Real Muto to 150, True Blue. Tolia, Prism, and Josh Young, Refractor. I think we're going to go down to Universal again for our next vacation, and we might go to Michigan Venture. There's a little amusement park in Michigan that's decent. It's like a mini Cedar Point kind of. But Universal Studios is where it's at. We're gonna hit that up, I think, in November. My daughter's got a week off. A week off in November. Won't be very busy. Won't be super, super hot. Lowest it will get at night is 85. In July and August, 95 at night. Whew. There is no such thing as that around here. I think the hottest at night it would ever get is about maybe 80, probably not even there. You live 1 hour from Universal. You know, last time I went, it was like a Series 1 release time, so it was like right before spring break. And I was gonna do, it was right when Series 1 released, I was gonna do a rip while I was down there. And I kind of planned it. But the problem is we have like a small airport near us, Flint Bishop. And I like flying out of there because it's way, way more convenient and easy to get to and less of a drive and not as much traffic and people as the Detroit one. So I like flying out of there, but you can't fly to the Orlando one that's close to the theme park. So you got to go to the outskirts, and it's like a 45-minute cab ride. So then I would have had to find a card shop while I got my family in the car, full of luggage, you know, just got done with a flight, looking to get to the resort, and like I would have had to stop the whole vacation. Like, we got to find some cards. That would have been, I don't know. I don't think that was the play. I didn't do it. Javier Assad. It just feels like work. And I didn't want to have to feel like doing work. Andy's in Melbourne. No natural disasters in Arizona. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a something of note for sure. You don't. That's the thing about Florida. Too many hurricanes. And insects that like to bite, and snakes. Humidity and ridiculous heat. There's pros and cons. What is this? I can't. Okay, they're like half stuck together. Look at the middle of this pack. Gold Alcantara, numbered to 2025. Rainbow foil Rodriguez. Is that a blue Ted Williams, or is that just how they all look? I don't know. Can't tell. I don't think they have blues now. Bayo to 74. Black border. 3 parallels in that pack. You all catch on fire sometimes. What are you talking about? Michigan? No, that's Canada. We take care of our forests. And by we, I mean, I don't know, somebody does, I'm sure. You just have to embrace. I like the heat. That's the thing. I embrace it. I embrace it fully. My family's from Florida. My dad grew up in Florida. Grandma, aunt, and uncle, grandpa. And they came to Michigan. Canada is Michigan. You mean, but yeah, basically, yes. Canada is just an extension of Michigan. We'll go with that. Nah. Yeah, see, I was thinking that too. Like, no, we have to claim it somehow. Like, they're just a piece of us. $49 at $250. That's kind of a cool card. Speed Demons Unite. I like that. Going to Joan. Left to right. What's up, Kyle? Bobby Miller Rainbow Foil. You had a heat stroke, Liam? Oh, no. Yeah, roofing sounds like an awful job. Oh, sweet. PCA on card auto. Nice, Chris. Yeah, you should definitely get a bonus in the hot states doing roofing. Like, you should be making good money. I'm sure. I'm sure you do. It's probably never worth it, though. Brooks Lee. Swatch. 15 of 50. Come here, you. Quartet won't forget. like that. Jason. Gold. Never done that, Logan, but I'm not opposed to it. Oh, we got a heat advisory. Whoa, just as we're talking about it. Heat advisory, Saturday to Sunday. It's going to be super hot and humid. I'm going to go see 28 Weeks Later tomorrow, I think. While it's real hot, going to the movie theater, use their AC. I haven't been to a movie in forever. I think the last one I went to was Dune 2. I'm very picky these days about movies. I used to go to the theater every week and just watch a movie with my buddies like every week. And there's been nothing for the last years and years that I've liked. But 28 years later, saw all the other ones, loved those other movies. Loved 28 Days Later. That thing's it's a classic. Been looking forward to it. I'm going to see Superman as well. Love this junior photo. It's a great card. We got 3 hit parades. You know, I don't know. What is the Tigers' schedule coming up here? At Tampa Bay. That's what's happening. Let's go boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's the problem, Tim. I won't watch that. So I'm just real picky about what I watch now because I won't support things that I don't like. If more people did that, it'd be so much better. But some people are just like, I don't care what it is, I'm going to watch it. And like, okay, you're gonna... Newman to 99, Ramirez to 99, Blackman to 99, as well as Bote and Carrasco. We get to the middle of the pack. Mancini. Trey Turner. Come on, give us some rookies. Bumgarner. Sean Reed Foley. Goldie. And... oh, that's what we want. That's what we wanted. Kyle Tucker, rookie auto. That's one of them. Unnumbered, but Justice Sheffield behind. That one's numbered to 25. And we've still got an on-card and a cracked ice in this pack. Dude, I did order some Don Russ. I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot. I hope that arrives, man. I ordered it. It hasn't shown up yet. It should be here. Dude, it was supposed to come yesterday. Now that I think about it, it was supposed to come yesterday. I better check my front porch. But anyway, I did get some Don Russ because at least it looks to me like I couldn't find any information on Don Russ, man. Like, it's just pushed to the back burner. And it looks to me like it has rookies and prospects once again because they were without rookies last year. And I was like, there's no way I'm buying it. But now they've got rookies and prospects. And it's not that expensive per box, and the dollar per hit is really good. So why not? I think it'll be good to mix into some breaks. Once again, like the value. Just build in a little bit of value. I haven't opened any, like this is the first time I've opened anything Panini in a long time. There's a Mookie to 99. Just so happens that I ordered a little Don Russ. I think they have the Optic cards mixed in there. So it used to be like Optic had its own release, but I think Donruss now has Optic mixed in with the regular. Astudio, Juan Soto, Max Muncy. Oh my goodness. Chris Bryant. Pujols, and here's the hits. Castellanos. Cracked ice. To 7. And Willie McGee. To 25. On-card auto. Another St. Louis. You can call him whatever you want, Nick. Rye, appreciate that, buddy. Sorry if I missed some chats, guys. We're trying to get to 200 likes. We're there. Now we're trying to get to 300. 232. Up the ante a little bit. Will says, Topps damage replacement sent a Cruz and Wood dual patch auto to 10 from 25 Series 1, replaced with 24 Stadium Club. Co-signers auto of Bobby and Bo Jackson. That's awesome. They did good. I was expecting, as I was reading that, I was expecting it to be horrible. I was like, oh no, what'd they give him instead of that? I'd take that. Yeah. But then again, man, that Wood and Crew, oof. I think they did pretty good. What's the chat think? Leo, turns out I didn't win that. Yeah. I thought that I did. I clicked on the wrong thing. It said congratulations. I think it said congratulations. We have your whatever, like confirmation that I actually like went through with it. It wasn't a confirmation that I won. So I didn't win that box, and I'm not happy about it because those boxes they're already like $1,100 or something. Wong, is that your first ad ever during a live feed? Nuh-uh. Was it a Ford truck ad? Built Ford Tough. The best trucks and vehicles on the market. Assembled in Michigan. Yoshida. Julio. Another cool underappreciated part of this Inception is the beautiful gold leaf and the logo. The team logo is clean, really, really clean. Like, it doesn't stand out a whole lot because it's like all of them aren't completely filled. Like, see, the A's is completely filled with gold, but the B right there is not, and the S isn't. So it might get overlooked, but I like it. They go from being kind of crazy to like a really sophisticated, clean look on top and bottom. I'm a fan. Wyatt Langford rookie. We got 2 parallels. Oh, Langford and Christian Scott. Here we are. Yariel Rodriguez to 99. Russell. This is yours. Seems like a failing endeavor, Wong. Now that there's no mandate, seems like that whole industry is going to collapse. Why wouldn't it? I mean, who knows, though? I don't know. A 5-star box. That last one was juicy with the Ichiro. They built a whole city for Ford. Nice. Casas to 15. And Tommy Henry. 2 rookie autos. Boston Casas for Aaron. And Tommy Henry for Jonathan. Nick, the big $50 super chat. Longtime watcher and subscriber. Thank you for all the fantastic content over the years. Keep pulling fire and continued future success. Wow, that was awesome of you. Appreciate that, buddy. Big boy. Love it. Good vibes are going to last quite a while from that one. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a love, everybody. Here's some hits. Quan to 199, Stevenson to 150, Skeens Green, Sullivan to 299, Gary Gilhill, Realmuto to 150, Hope Harrison to 150, Churio to 250, Varland rookie auto to 499, Rodriguez to 99, Think Fast to 250, Brooks Lee rookie relic, Brian Bayo to 74, Wyatt Langford Inception rookie, Tommy Henry rookie auto, Tristan Casas rookie auto to 15, Willie McGee MVP on card auto, numbered to 25, cracked ice, Castellanos cracked ice to 7, Justice Sheffield rated rookie to 25, Gold Tigers Camiryu, Josh Young rookie auto, Parker Meadows red to 75, Assad to 25, Nick Gonzalez, RPA to 200. Churio Relic, Langford Green, PCA Auto, and Kyle Tucker, rated rookie auto. Break number 3. Good luck, everybody. Well, we start with this time. We'll open an Inception next. Break number 3. Hit that like button. Real quick. If you haven't yet, just look down. See if the thumbs up is lit up. If it's not, Eastern green. These are called brakes, and we get multiple people to buy into the brakes. Each person, each spot gets a team, and all the cards get sorted and distributed to your team. So if you pull the Tigers, you get all the Tigers cards. That's how this works. We got a free relic. Yeah, I understand. Like, if you're new and you have no idea what this is, you would probably be like, wow, this guy's rich. Well, this isn't my stuff. This is for everybody else. I'm just opening it for them, and I sort it, ship it, send it out, top load it. Boom. Arrives at your doorstep in a couple of days. Skeens rookie. Brandon Marsh to $6.99, which I forgot to get set. I forgot to put a link in the chat for something. What was I going to put a link in the chat for? Probably the breaks. All right, check it out. If you want to join a break, join the Patreon group, the Slammer tier, and you will get access to the breaks. I just put a link in the chat. You click that link, it takes you to Patreon, and that's how you get notified when I post a break. You can buy in if you want, but you don't have to. But you have access. And if you want to buy a card, check out my eBay store. Running a sale right now through the weekend. Every listing's got a best offer option. So if you click on a card, you can just put an offer in. Maybe I accept it. Maybe we haggle. Maybe I outright deny you because you're way too low. But something will happen. Kutch. Free bat relic. For Jason. Yeah, card ship fast. They get out next business day. Jackson Merrill. Darius Vines green. Imanaga. Lorenzen. Jumbo Series 2. Dessert first with the silver packs. Come on, big money. We deserve an autograph. It's time. Time for an auto out of this. Come on. Ah. I thought that was going to be it. Matty P with a Canadian 2-spot. Fire it in there. Let's go, Tigers. Are they on right now? Oh, 7:30, 7 o'clock, 7:05. Seattle at Chicago is happening right now, though. Appreciate the super chat, Maddie. Jacob says, just bought from Stryker's eBay. Smoothest eBay purchase I've had to date. 100% positive feedback. I've been selling stuff on eBay since 2004. 100% positive feedback. What can you say? I take care of my people. Santander. Aqua Penrod. On Wednesday after the breaks, my friend came over and I bought some awesome figures off of him. Action figures from the 1980s. I want to make a video series about it because my collection is so spectacular. It has to be seen to be fully appreciated. A couple of colorful parallels. Original Masters of the Universe on card, mint on card, almost the complete set. It's a mind-blowing collection. Like, I don't really know how other people's collections are. You know, I've seen some, but it's one of the best collections in the world. Yeah, David, my Motu collection. Master of the Universe, He-Man on card. Like, some people don't like. This is a different world, so I will. They're actually sealed with the bubble on the card, and the card is mint. KC, beep bop boop, good vibes, fellas. 28 month for KC. Oh, love that. How's it going, buddy? Another black? Ibanez. Pajes to 74. Future Stars. That's a sweet card. Trout. Yeah. Oh, the big boys, eh? I don't know if you guys could. I don't know if the crew even would appreciate it to the extent that it is. David would. David knows. David. Mint. Perfect. It's perfect. You can't really see the whole thing, but just look at this thing. This is the original 8-back. Bleach white. Flawless. Oop. I'm a little excited, sorry. And Skeletor. Perfect. 8-back. I gotta make a whole series. Battle Cat? What are we talking about? What was the cat's name? Yeah, Battle Cat. And Skeletor had Panther. The purple panther. Yeah, She-Ra. I actually have a mint on card She-Ra as well. I didn't want it, but I mean, because that's not really, you know, whatever. It is what it is. I wanted the regular ones, but I got that too, and that's also valuable. Montero gold. But I bought my friend's whole collection off of him, It's been sitting in a tub in his parents' basement for 40 years or whatever, like 35 years. And he doesn't care about it. And I was like, somebody came and offered him an outrageously, this is how I came to find out about these. His cousin came and offered him like an outrageously low price. It's a pretty nice Montero, by the way, to 2025 gold. He offered him an outrageously low price, and I said, stop. Don't do that. I don't even know what you have. I don't know anything about what you, just let me look at it first, and I'll tell you how much it's like what it's worth, what the condition is, all this kind of stuff. Before you go do that, before you sell this stuff, let me just make sure what it is. So I went through his whole collection and I like graded it for him, all the cards and the condition of the bubbles and the yellowing and like all that kind of stuff. And then we tried to look up prices. There's so few of them that there's no comps really. It's weird. So you got to just kind of guess on a lot of stuff. And I was, compared to the price that he was offered, let's see, I offered him more than 10 times what his buddy was, or his cousin was offering him. Jose. City Connect. Love these. This is great. I'm a fan of the City Connect, the whole thing about it. The designs, not all of them are great, but I like the concept. So I like these cards. You remember having the She-Ra? Well, here, let me spark a little memory for you. This is also mint on card. The bubble's yellow. Don't judge me. I know there's a unicorn on this little girl's action figure, and I'm clutching it like it's a valuable. There you go. There's She-Ra. Ten times. Yeah, well, I wanted my buddy to get like, put it this way, I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't my friend, because it was so much money that it's an absurd amount of money that I spent on those. But like, when you buy something off your friend or family, the money stays within the group, you know? So it's like, I'm not giving some stranger thousands of dollars. I'm giving my best buddy thousands of dollars for something that he didn't care about, and was just sitting in a tub collecting dust and not, dude, like, I immediately got plastic shells for all of them, UV protection, like, I'm preserving those things. So it's just win-win. It's a win-win. He buys a new car, I have some toys. Everybody wins. Yeah, and they're not gonna degrade, and they're only gonna appreciate over time because I'm taking care of them. So like, everybody wins. It's great. He doesn't have to take out a loan for what he was buying. He can just pay cash for a bunch of it now. So saving him money there. And I have it hung up on my wall. I get to see him every day and enjoy them. They weren't being enjoyed. If you look at it from just that perspective of collectibles, like, we all get it because we're into collectibles. Cards are collectibles. So if you're not enjoying your collection, but then someone else will, it feels okay to sell it to them. because you're like, okay, they're looking through this stuff. They get to appreciate it. They love it. Another human being gets a feeling of joy. That alone is enough of a reason to like move it on to somebody else. Because it literally has no value to anybody, there's no intrinsic value, there's no personal connection if you don't love it and enjoy it. So you might as well move it on to someone who does. It turns into an actual feeling, an actual emotion, as opposed to nothing, inanimate object providing nothing to anybody. .2025 Bowman. Oh, the coolest thing he had, so I didn't even know. He just brought over this tub. He's like, because I bought the first batch of carded figures off of him, and he wanted to hold on to the best ones. And I get it. That's what happens when someone sells off a collection. A lot of times they want to hold on to the best 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, whatever. Look at this. 9 of 15. I have not seen a rose gold mini diamond like this yet. Luke Sennard first. So anyway, he held on to the best pieces, and I was like, all right, that's fine. I'll still buy everything else off you. But my collection wasn't completed. It was missing the best figures. So I was bummed about that. And then one day he's just like, yeah, if you want to buy the rest of those, I'll sell them to you. I'm like, yes. Thank you. And that was last Wednesday. David, I traded my Castle Grayskull for a Floyd Radian pen and ink back in high school. Whoa. Yeah, dude, those Uncle Floyd pen and inks are awesome. I have 2 of them. I've got his Frank Zappa and John Lennon. Prized possessions. And I've got one of Uncle Floyd's the mushroom gnome that was on the cover of the magazine. I got the magazine and his mushroom gnome. And I've got, I think Grandma bought me the Red Wings hockey figure, which is also a prized piece. Perella to $2.99. I think it's worth it because you could just get another Castle Grayskull, but a Floyd piece, those are way more special. Yeah, John Lennon. Actually, does my dad still have that one, or do I have the Zappa hanging up in my bedroom? I'm trying to think of, my dad might still have the Lennon though. I can't remember if I grabbed that or not. Either way, or maybe Nate did. Like, we all want it. Upper Deck still around? Yeah, they are. I've got a bunch of hockey stuff to open. It's right behind me. Sold all your stuff in a garage sale for next to nothing. That happens, dude. Especially like these Masters of the Universe are the years, the demographic that of people that were children, they're just now getting to be adults that are like have sustainable incomes, maybe some disposable income. It's only going to get better. Just think about what happened with the boomers and all their stuff, all their collectibles and toys and cars and whatever they collected. Yeah, the gas pumps, all of that. It went up crazily because they got to the point where they had a bunch of disposable income. Well, I've been focusing in on stuff from when I was a kid because that's going to happen with ours too. It already has a little bit, but it's going to keep getting crazier and crazier. Video games, Nintendo stuff, original Nintendo, and then right after that is Super Nintendo, and then Nintendo 64. Some Sega stuff is also collectible. I had a Nintendo, so I'm a Nintendo guy. But going after all like original games in box, those things are going to be, they already are super expensive, but They're going to be grail pieces. Like, there's only so many in box that exist. Not easy to like reproduce something like that and fake it either way. And you can get them graded. Cade Horton to 250. So I've been swooping stuff like that up for my collection. Nostalgia, 80s nostalgia. I'm not so much into the 90s nostalgia, just because it's still too soon, I think. And I think it was more mass produced in the 90s. 90s was like, early 90s was junk wax era, not just for cards, but for like all kinds of stuff. Cheap Chinese knockoff, just everything. And by the time Super Nintendo came around, I don't know, it just doesn't feel as special. Like the Nintendo was the first. It was the origin of mass produced. I mean, Atari. There were other systems, but the Nintendo was just so huge culturally, and it changed the world. It changed how kids played. It used to be kids would go outside and play whatever, and then Nintendo came around and it was just like, going outside to play is done. We're going inside to play Nintendo. Didn't have to go to the arcade anymore. You could play from inside your house. Friends would come over. Yeah. Don't have to go to the arcade to play Street Fighter and empty your coins into the machine endlessly. $10 in coins just gone. Dylan Cruz, red rookie. Here's some hits. And a purple auto, Winston Santos for Sean. Froggy Flips. Yeah, I watched Froggy Flips. Ugarte. See, he goes, like, he's so deep that he's into a whole different realm than I am. You get people who, like on the surface collectors, the stuff that appeals to everybody is, you know, there's that level of collecting, but he goes down deep into like the horror. Some people are really big into the horror collectibles. I'm not so much, although I did watch a lot of horror when I was younger. So like, I get it. I get all that. I mean, I'm just not like, I don't collect that stuff. I think as I've grown up and my like morality has changed a little bit, and I understand a little bit more about the cultural impact and the psychological impact of some of that kind of stuff. I don't like it as much, although I still like a good horror movie, but I think I was exposed to it too young. Like that kind of thing is, dude, when you're like 8 years old and you're watching Freddy and Jason, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think that's not good. It's not good for you. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I turned out fine, and everybody, I'm sure most people did, but I don't know. It just seems pretty horrible. Made first. But I watched all that, man. I was huge into Nightmare on Elm Street. All the Freddy, like Freddy was my favorite. But I watched all the Friday the 13th, Child's Play, even like weird ones that weren't mainstream. Tales from the Crypt, yeah, that was on like all the time. But that was nothing. That was Child's Play. Yeah, I mean, you could go that route. We did watch some of that too, Wiki. Yeah, Hellraiser. That was pretty bad. I wish I was never exposed to that. McGonagall, because that haunted me for quite a while. My dad had some horror that he kind of kept away from the kids. It wasn't like anything real bad, but Hellraiser, Friday the 13th, I think it was 5. A couple other ones. And so when they were out of town or when they were like, I was home alone, I'd pop those in. Haunting. I saw 13 Ghosts at college, like the re-release of that. They showed it for free in the auditorium. I thought that was pretty good, but I've only seen it. That was the only time I ever saw it. Children of the Corn. Saw. Yeah, Saw was another one, but that was like a little bit later. The 80s horror was different. It was built different. Maybe it was because I was a kid and it seemed more realistic. I don't know if it would still feel that way going back. Like, would it still feel as realistic going back and watching those? I don't know. Evil Dead. Like, Evil Dead was pretty... Like, anything demonic was always... Like, I don't like that. Poltergeist, definitely. There's a whole bunch of them that came around. Like, what was the one? House? Is it called House? With the skeleton hand and the key. What was that movie called? Oh yeah, Puppet Master and Exorcist. Yep. Watched all those. Puppet Master was on all the time on HBO. All the different ones. Those are pretty twisted. At least I thought they were when I was a kid. Josh Lester. I haven't seen him in years. But I remember being haunted by some of those scenes. People Under the Stairs. I remember being pretty scared of that one. But I think I went back and watched it years later and was like, this isn't anything. Like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, my buddy had. So when I'd go over to his house, like that one was one that definitely was not allowed. I remember he wanted to watch it every single time I came over. Gunnar Henderson. The artwork on the VHS, Evil Dead and The House were spooky, yeah. Critters and Tremors, but those, like, Tremors wasn't really like, it was different. Was that technically a horror movie? Like, Kevin Bacon was in that. Was that technically a horror movie, or is that more like sci-fi? Yeah, I was creeped out by Dark Crystal too. Yeah, Dark Crystal. It was just the puppets were just weird. Pet Cemetery creeped you out. Leprechaun. One of my friends still to this day loves the Leprechaun. He'll watch all the movies. He watched every single Leprechaun movie. Cunha. Yeah, the original Alien is like a work of art. It's like just an amazing movie. Pumpkinhead, I remember that one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched that, Gabe. Mm-hmm. That was a different one. It was intense as a kid. The creepiest thing about it, so I would watch most of the horror stuff at my cousin's house, and his parents didn't care at all. They would take us. We could get any movie we wanted. They didn't care at all. So one day, it was like on TV, I think, or I don't remember how I was watching it, but I was young, and it was near, like, it must have been end of summer. It must have been like late August, and I was going over to his house. He lived in a apartment complex, and they had a pool, so we were going over to his house to go swimming, hang out by the pool. And they had changing rooms, and there was nobody out there. Nobody was at the pools. Like middle of the day, middle of the summer. Just watched it by myself as a kid, going into the changing room to get ready to go swimming. And it was dark in there, and the lights were flickering, like cheap apartment complex, you know. And I just like took 2 steps in and froze. And I just like froze out of fear. I don't know. It just was like the perfect setup for, you know what it reminded me of? There was a Halloween. I can't remember which Halloween it was. Halloween movie. And it was really similar. It was like the whole setup for the scene. Maybe I was watching Halloween. But it was like the same exact scene. And I walked into the scene of the movie. And I just froze. And I still remember that to this day. Like the fear that I had. I don't think I could even change. I think I ran out of there and ran back to the apartment. Fast as I could. Dark Night of the Scarecrow. I don't remember that one. Oh yeah, I got out. I was out. And it was broad daylight, middle sun beating down, but not inside there. As soon as you opened up the doors, it was just pitch black, flickering lights, and like musty. So there's a lot of wetness, you know, from the pool. Musty. And there were always rumors of like things happening around the complex, you know. So that was always in my head. Always rumors of dark, twisted things happening around the apartment complex. Your mom said, hey kids, there's a clown show on. Come watch this. And it was it. Well, that's child abuse. Here you go, kids. Sit down. Open your eyes. Here's some soda pop. Keep you wide awake. Nate Eaton going to Kevin. Yeah, when my daughter opens packs, she has good luck, so I let her open packs sometimes when we're ripping. My wife has no interest in it whatsoever. Maybe that's the key, though. I should just get her to open some. Almost to 300 likes. We can do it. Come on, guys. Let's get to 300. We're at 283 right now. If just a couple of you glance up and hit the button, we'll be there. Case hit. Case hit behind Ozzy. Here she is. Green parallel. Game used. Willie Adamas. Authentics with the stamp of approval. If you don't know, you can type in the code on that little sticker and it'll take you to the actual game that was played and let you know the stats that he had in that game. Maybe he hit a home run. Maybe who knows? Who knows what happened? Jesse, congratulations. You didn't watch the remake? I never saw the remake. The part 2. I saw part 1 in the theater. But I didn't see part 2. And I still want to. I think I'm going to have to. We haven't opened any Inception yet in this break. Look at this little 4-piece we got coming up. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do it. We're going to go like this. Dink, donk. Donk, like that. Ching. It's got a nice weight to it. Oh. So now when I go in the changing rooms at the pool, I got this on me. Just in case. Julie, are you using a different account? You must be. Rodriguez, Luis Robert, couple of greens, Jazz, and Churio. There's a sweet one. Parallel Churio rookie, Bellinger, Wade, and our hit. Manzardo purple to 199 for Chris. Hey, we got there. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you looking out. It might not seem like a big deal to hit the like button, but it really is. Not a big deal for you. Big deal for me, though. The dude who played it, that Skarsgård guy, it's really good. That thing he can do with his eye is so creepy. 5-star. I showed my daughter just the thing he can do with his eye. I was like, you want to watch a scary movie? Watch this. And she saw that. She's like, she just left the room. I'm like, come on. Oh, wow. Silver Sigs. Austin Riley. It's a beautiful card. Gorgeous. 12 of 30. Young Thick. Going to Kevin. Man, that is... I love that. Really nice design. And Alec Thomas. Autograph. Couple of 180s. All right, let's get a Vladdy or a Nando. We already got the Tucker. Time for a Vlando. Or Pete. Vladdy, Nando, Pete. Easy. It's incredibly easy. Watch. All these are numbered. Justin Smoke to 99. Remember him? Here's our first good one. Cedric. He's still playing and he's still good. Aaron Judge will take that. Chris Paddock. Bryce Harper. Cracked Ice. Walker Buehler. And behind him is Jim Rice. So every one of these boxes has had an on-card legend auto. 5 of 7 on that Walker Buehler and 9 of 20 on the Jim Rice. Jim Rice going to Jason. Walker Buehler going to Kevin. Let's see who else we got. Flaherty, Story, Machado, Lester. Man, pulling a good rookie out of these is hard. Just like the base. That's all. I mean, I just want a nice numbered Pandora base rated rookie, Fernando Tatis Jr. Back-to-back Burns. So these are all. So that's to 99, and the red is also to 99. That's how they do it. The different colors are equally numbered to 99. O'Neill, Hernandez. Oh, geez, another Loaisiga. Well, there's Loaisiga. Might as well look at this too. And Josh James. Couple of rateds. Soto, Bryant, Haniger. Soto again. And Muncy. First time I ever saw HBO was American Werewolf in London. I remember the first time I saw American Werewolf in London too. It's pretty intense. When he transformed into that werewolf, whoa. It was pretty graphic. But I probably saw it on HBO as well. I didn't have HBO, so like all of this I'm talking about, it's always at a friend's house or my cousin's house. All these horror movies on HBO, anything on HBO. Did Cal just hit another homer? Is that what you guys are talking about? He is incredible. I so wish I would have drafted him this year. I bid on him, but he got expensive. He was on my fantasy team last year, and that's part of the reason why I won the championship, because he even had an awesome year last year. Here we go. And we got one more break after this, folks. Luis Matos. Another double green. Oh, we'll take this. Jackson Merrill rookie. That looks amazing. Nick Gonzalez. Rafaela. Kyle McCann. Lipscomb. And the hit is Pereira. To 199, purple Pereira for Jason. Well, we've got break number 4 with 2 more boxes of Inception. So far, we have 2 RPAs out of our case and a silver signings. Did we get our silver signings yet, or was it just 2 RPAs? Alrighty. Cade Horton to 250. Gold Montero rookie. Pajes Future Stars to 74. Penrod Aqua Candelario to 250. Austin Hayes to 299. Sosa to 150. Eaton rookie auto. Lester rookie auto. That is a Jose Ramirez City Connect relic. Tillero Hines Sinard to 15. Mini Diamond Rose Gold. Adames Green Authentics to 99. Alec Thomas autograph. Jim Rice MVP signatures numbered to 20. It's on card velocity. Josh James rated rookie. Loasaga rated rookie. Walker Buehler to 7. Manzardo autograph to 199. Santos to 250. Bo Naylor. McCutcheon, game used bat. Perella to 299. Pereira to 199. Churio Green and O'Reilly to 30. Silver Sigs. Break number 4. Look alive. Good luck, break number 4. It's Friday Fire with Inception. Well, it's the top of the 7th. It's 6-4 Seattle. Randy is 2 for 4 with a run scored. I can tell you that much. David says, I bought 2 mystery balls at Authentics Shop in Comerica yesterday. Struck out both game-used balls, no auto. What? What? How could they do that? Are they supposed to have autos? Usually those, okay, so those Fanatics ones that we opened, those ones are like $200, I think. Guaranteed auto. So yours must have been less for ones that might not have an auto. That would be a bummer. But having a game-used ball is still cool. Box number 1. Victor Scott. Couple of parallels. Mike Trout. Green. Oh, $40. Okay, that's way... Yeah, I understand. Machado to 150. So you got a chance. I wonder what the odds are on that, David. Like, at that price, I would say they would have to be maybe like 1 in 5 or something. 1 in 6. Nico Horner to 299 is the autograph. Got a Cubs hit for Kurt. Congratulations, Kurt. You got K going tonight. He gave you like 50 points last week. Sell high. Last year you bought 2 and got Cabrera and Trammell. Whoa. That's so worth it. I would definitely do that. I didn't know they had such a thing. I got to do that next time I go and make a video about it. Imagine doing that, then catching a foul ball, and then like the guy is just like, yeah, I'll sign it for you. You get one for free. Free sig. That'd be karma. K is 11th in the AL and ERA. Not for long. We know K and what he's capable of. And what he's capable of is getting blown out of the water multiple times a year. Usually what happens is he goes up against a team, whatever the team is, usually stacked with a bunch of righties, and he has trouble. Like, he issues a couple of walks. When K gets blown up, he issues too many walks. Now, this is standard for any pitcher. If any pitcher's walking a bunch of people, they're probably gonna get blown up. But K especially. Oh yeah, I know. I was watching that the other day. Like, there's a couple of players. Like, Cedric Mullins turned out to be like a really good player. O'Hearn's actually good this year. He might make the All-Star game. Yeah. And what if all 3 of those guys, because those were the focal points of the Ballad of Kikuchi, Mullins, O'Hearn, and K. Sean Reed Foley was another one who made an appearance. I don't think he's gonna make the All-Star. I don't know if he's even pitching anymore. Jackson Holiday. Almost every one of these boxes, it feels like, has a Jackson Holiday. Jackson and Wyatt. A green. No, that's not a green. Ryan Pepio to 699. Green rookies. Churio. Tyler O'Neill. What happened to my chat? Paredes. Cutter Crawford Aqua. Well, that was a meh. It's a meh box. Only, at least we did get the required chrome to $6.99. Not a banger box though. How about the Series 2 Jumbo? Jeff says, found a 2022 Topps First Edition hobby box in the basement. Thought that would be a good one to hold back when Wander was a thing. Now Cal's the only guy worth anything in that. No, Curator, I don't have any right now. I've got cards I need to send away in a pile. I just can't find the willpower to put a submission together right now. Jackson Merrill Jr., the kid, Ellie, and Derek Jeter, green parallel to 99. Are you opening Fanatic Series 2 blasters? I didn't buy any. No, not planning on it. There was a rep from Fanatics I was working with. I thought, it would be smart for Fanatics to send me some boxes to open on the channel. Upper Deck does it. Smart marketing. Get the product out to thousands of people. Just sending out a few boxes as a write-off advertising expense or whatever. But it never happened, so I'm not going to open any. It never has happened. This is just like a pipe dream that I have. Like maybe one day they'll send me some things to open for free. It's never happened. Ketel Marte to 150 blue. But doesn't that seem like if you were in charge of like marketing, advertising, and you had the email address of like, I don't know, the best there is to do it. Hey, let's send you a couple boxes to open on the channel. Just shout out Fanatics or Topps or something. Guess they don't need me. It's alright. Low Profito. Ashcraft Aqua. Nasty Nestor Gold to 2025. Jackson Merrill and The Miz. About time for a short print, dude. We're going to be done with 4 cases. This box is, so 2 cases of hobby, 2 cases of jumbos, no short prints. Yeah, I only have the reach of 150,000 people. How about why would they have a free marketing campaign on their part? They don't have to pay. Like, you know how much it costs for advertisements? It's so expensive. Or you have like basically a free advertisement. It's basically free, and it's way better. because it's 100% the demographic of the people that would buy the product, rather than just like put a commercial on TV or something where half the people wouldn't even care. I can only shout it from so many mountaintops. Seems very obvious. A very obvious, easy, cheap marketing campaign, but what do I know? I only have a business degree. Yes! Golden mirror. Oh, that's cool looking. Suzuki. I like that. Kurt, congratulations. Golden mirror. What is that, like second? Second one we pulled? Third one? Not that many. Not that many golden mirrors. We're pulling more golden mirrors than short prints. Does that seem right? I don't remember what the odds are off the top of my head. Here, I have it right here. Let's see. Short prints. Okay, so the golden mirrors are 1 out of 157 jumbos. And I don't have this here. And the short prints are 1 out of 508. A lot tougher. Low pop on those SPs. Must be. Less than 1% buy rate campaign from traditional media. YouTube is the way to go. I agree. Fred McGriff. Charlie, congratulations. That's an on-card legend auto. I think we'd rather have this one than probably about 80% of the other autos. What's up, William? Hope they would be flipped around. Yeah, they would be, I would assume. I wouldn't know for sure, but they have to be. I haven't heard that they aren't. Cal Ripken Jr. game used piece. It's funny how the older material is stitched differently. The James Awesome, newish to the hobby, so I'm wondering when will we get the first Misaraski rookie? I am lucky enough to have a pro debut auto, but I want to start a collection. I don't know. Did we... I can't remember who that was that we hit in the Topps Japan edition. Was that him? I think it might have been him. I ordered some more Topps Japan. Because it's so darn good. Pete Alonso game used. Couple game used pieces from this. That's good. It's not bad. Not a bad jumbo. Not bad at all. Gold mirror. Cattell Marte numbered. Blue numbered. Fred McGriff on card. 2 game use patches. 1 Hall of Fame. Boom! Bowman 2025. Older materials actually stitched. New stuff is mostly heat pressed. Well, you're talking about patches though. These aren't patches. These are just, that's like a swatch. So it's just the regular fabric. Let's look here. We can compare. I don't know if you can see it, but like the gaps are a little bit bigger in the stitching or whatever for that. They seem to be closer together and more of a like a diamond shape. Just different. Interesting. Maybe this is dusty and that's why it looks like that. It's possible. Like the holes are filled with dust. Or that was like a dirtier piece for some reason. You bought 2 boxes, Philip? Yeah. I want to rip a whole case of that, but jeez. There's just not that much of it. I wish, like, you can't even buy a case of it. You have to buy it by the box. On eBay for around 200 bucks. I just don't trust. I saw that it was a little bit cheaper on eBay. I just don't trust eBay boxes. Boxes of wax on eBay. I just won't buy them. I've had too many experiences on eBay where I've gotten ripped off. People selling a sealed box and I get it and it's like the seal looks weird and then I open it up and it's just been resealed and repacked. It's happened multiple times. So I just don't do it anymore. Braden Montgomery. The only way that you would be able, like, that I would recommend even, or even just not recommend, would be as if you're buying it from an actual company. They just sell it on eBay. Like a reputable company like Steel City or David Adams or something. What is something you've never ripped that you always wanted to personal rip? Wonder if I got anything in my collection over there. I can't really think of anything. I've ripped almost everything I've ever wanted to. Maybe like 86 Fleer basketball. That'd be fun. That'd just be like $1 million or something. I don't know. What's a box of that cost? 100K? Stafura. That'd be the only thing I can think of. Jason. Oh yeah, well, it's 2018 Topps Chrome Sapphire, but that was like a complete set. So I don't know how fun that would be. It would be sweet, but I think it's like $18,000 a box or something. Jackson Merrill to 175. Yeah, the formatting for Sapphire was different back then. But still, the autographs, you still get a different autograph. Different autographs. And numbered stuff. Pokemon First Edition. No desire to rip Pokemon. I watch my daughter open her little boxes. That's about all I can handle. Pokemon's kind of like caught back in time. I think they need to make some numbered stuff. It's like, what are we still in the 90s or the 80s, late 80s, early 90s? 100K a box for 86. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, 3 random autos. Acuna, Ohtani. Yeah, that would be fun. But imagine paying like 18K or whatever. Well, just the base rookies just alone are worth a ton of money. So you'll have a guaranteed floor. But imagine opening that, spending that money, like really wanting a Sapphire, Acuna or Soto or Ohtani, and then getting like I think of a scrub from 2018 auto that you would get, but I'm sure there are plenty. 86 Fleer sealed. 86 Fleer sealed from Fanatics Collect, 40 G's. That's all? Shit, I can go buy that. Maybe I should do it. Montilla. Something tells me it's been looked through. See, I just don't. Sealed though, you say. Klassen. Like, do we trust that it's really sealed, or is it like? Even if you get something from Baseball Card Exchange, I've seen multiple examples of people buying something from BBE sealed, authenticated, and they open it up and it's messed with. So it's just brutal. Like, you open up a box of that and there's no Jordans in there. Oh, and you know what happened. Like, someone fished through every pack and resealed them. Walker Jenkins to $3.99. Imagine the feeling. How horrible. You get that. Like, you'd start to know after about how many packs would it take. I don't know how big the set is, but you would know at some point. You'd start seeing like dupes, collation dupes, and you'd be like, something's fishy. Oh, that's the current bid. Yeah, it should be way more than that. I would imagine it's 100K. Were those boxes ever even sealed? That's what I'm wondering. Or were they just closed, like a closed box of cards? Because that's how a lot of stuff was back then. It was just like cardboard, you know, and like it was just like the front was just closed. Sweet Spot says open 20K Sapphire and you get autos of Alex Verdugo, Miguel Andujar, and Ryan McMahon. That's probably what would happen. You can probably, because they made so few of those, you could probably get a decent idea tracking down like population reports and stuff of what has already been uncovered. I doubt there's that many that are still sealed. So, like, if you knew that most of the big boys were gone, you'd just keep it sealed. I would. I'd just keep it sealed and then hold on to it, hoping that, 20 years from now or whatever, nobody cares, nobody knows, whatever. That's what a lot of people do, probably. There's still a chance you could pull the big boy, but it also it doesn't even matter that much. Just look at Topps Chrome Update. Look at this. Most of the big boys have been pulled out of that already, and it doesn't even matter. It's still super valuable, super collectible because of the base, and you still get an auto. You still get autos. Just because the 101 patch autos are mostly gone, there's still tons of numbered rookie autos, low-numbered rookie autos. Joseph to 175. Lines to 199. The Shohei 101 Sapphire is currently displayed at Fanatics Fest. So we know that's gone. And look at it, still $20K or whatever. I would need some kind of a history of ownership before I opened anything that was that expensive. You know, they do that with a lot of really expensive collectibles. Like, you know who's owned it. And you know if they're reputable. And if there's a middleman, not reputable middleman somewhere in between. 23 Topps Chrome. I think the Merrill and Yamamoto are still out there, but how would we really know? Usually people are pretty, like, social media, they'll just come out immediately and tell people if they hit the big boy. But I don't know. You don't know for sure unless someone does come out and tell you. So it could have got pulled already. Buxton. But there's still like other 101s. 101 autos too. It's not just the debut patch auto. So a Buxton negative. Do you guys think I should make a video on this channel or the other of pack ripping ASMR with no speaking or something? Just maybe like relaxing music with just pack ripping and like a gentle commentary with a soothing voice. Very low key, very soothing, relaxing, calming music. Because apparently that's like the #1 thing on YouTube. The #1 search thing on YouTube is ASMR. At least that's what ChatGPT told us. Oh, look at the Kerry Carpenter refractor rookie autograph to $4.99. Julia, congratulations. Bob Ross voice. Oh yeah, I can do a real soothing voice. I'd have to get, what, like, how would that even work? Riley Green. Detroit Tigers rookie. Like, you got to keep the talking to the minimum, right? If at all. Big ASMR wants you to think that. Harry Carey filter. I could do it myself. You're not Alvarez. Maybe not. I'd have to practice. Harry Carey here. I could do it with a little practice. Cedric Mullins. Another Authentics to 99. She's a thick boy. She's fine. Type in the code. Find out the game he used it. Curator of cardboard. Yeah, I'm looking for ideas. Do an ASMR rip. And when a hit happened, video goes super slow-mo, zooms in, shows the card, and quickly speeds back, rinse and repeat. But do I speak at all? Keep it real chill and few and far between, or just do a normal one with a... like an NPR voice. Julia from her alt account dropping 10 memberships. Appreciate that. Hey Norm, if the moon was made of hot dogs. Yeah, I could do it. Peyton Burdick to 199. It's a simple question, my friend. If you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? I know I would. I'd smother myself in brown mustard and relish. I'd be so delicious. You'd like to see a video of trash day? Oh, it's piling up. One day of trash is more than probably like everybody who's watching. It's a lot. If a player has some historic game for the game use stuff, does it increase the value? I would think so, especially like one of these, you know. If the stamp of approval is from a game where they hit whatever, some kind of history, I would imagine it would have more value, especially if you advertise it as that. Put it in the listing, like actual, you know, record setting, this and that. Last pack of 23. Nate Eaton. Wow. Both versions of Nate Eaton. Refractor and auto. Your 9-year-old changed your profile name. Oh no. Because they kept hitting each other. San Diego and Dodgers got in a big fight. Yeah, they hit Tatis like over and over and over, and so then they're like, okay, we're just gonna hit Ohtani then, and then that results in everybody freaking out and losing their mind. What PC rainbow would you make if money was no object? Well, I'm working on I was working on the Jackson Merrill. So that one, I was also working on the Tatis rookies, both of them. It's just hard, but yeah, like you say, if money was no object, probably one of those guys. So these are all numbered to 99 once again. Ortiz, Candelario, Ohtani, that's gonna have some value. Diamond Kings to 99. Angels Ohtani. Arenado. Uh-oh. Why did that happen? Overheating? Come on. Come back. Right when it's almost over. Oh, it's hot in here. That's why. 77 degrees, maybe. Are you coming back? USB device not recognized. Your computer malfunctioned. Sweet. Hold on, guys. I'll get it somehow. Let me go. Wonder if I can use my old phone. Try my other phone. USB device not recognized. It's not working. Why has it got to do this at the very end? We're almost done. Something's wrong with the PC. The last USB device you connected to this computer malfunctioned, and Windows does not recognize it. That's the error message I'm getting. Try reconnecting. I did. Wonder if I can rip it like this. This one works. Are we gonna have to finish like this? We might have to finish like this. What do you guys think? Should I restart the computer and do a whole refresh, or do I just show you the cards like this? It's only a little more. I don't know. I don't know about this. Is it gonna work? Restart. I'm gonna see what the chat says to do. Refresh. I don't really want to restart, man. I don't know if it's gonna work. Something seems seriously wrong. We only have a little left. We're gonna try it like this, guys. Here's our hits. Josh James. Duplantier. Castellanos. Kyle Wright. That's not Kyle Wright. There we go. Castellanos. Kyle Wright. Machado. And Martinez. Executive decision. Yeah, I don't know. If I restart it, the whole thing, it might not even work again. But we're almost done. We're almost done. It would ask if you've unplugged and plugged back in. I know. The only thing. Like, hey, have you done the only thing to do you can think of? Carpenter. Valdez. Corbin Martin. Rizzo. Ponce. Oh, Ponce de Leon. We got an Aguilar numbered to 7. Josh James velocity auto to 35. Scherzer, Fulte, Tyone, upside down Allard, and JD Martinez. The ring light, not ideal. One last idea. Restart the phone. Welcome, yes. Welcome to figuring it out on a whim. I wonder, what if we tilted this? No, that's not going to work either. I'm going to try one more thing here. We only have 2 boxes left. There's only like 9 cards left. Have you tried restarting it, plugging it in, and unplugging it, plugging it back in? Maybe I should try that. All right, we're trying it one more time. Restarted the phone. Last chance. Thanks. No, it's not working. Okay. Oh, gold ink. This is going to be a huge hit, too, and this is going to be silly. Golden Graphs. Whit Merrifield. That's a Royals Wit for Lloyd. And behind him, Hall of Famer Rod Carew with the old man Sig. And that is numbered to 25. Going to the Twins, Anthony. There's a first for everything. This is special. Last box. Did not cut myself with that bat, with the bat blade. Dude, if I had to do that, my arms are already sore from just like 10 seconds of doing this. Oh, I'm exhausted. I thought about lowering it, but I don't know. Perez, Schneider, Freeman, Green, Jordan Wicks, the Wicks is numbered to 99, and Uwasawa's the auto to 299, rookie autograph for the Red Sox. Jared Jones and Yamamoto, rookie. I don't know how I'm going to show the hits off. I'm not going to be able to do that. You're just gonna have to go without the hit parade at the end, I think. Is that okay? Or should I show them all on the big camera? Yeah, it's my best workout I've had in months. That 2 minutes of lifting the cards up for the camera. Do you still want me to show them to the big camera? It's gonna make an interesting hits video. You got that right. I'm just glad it waited till the end. What I'm not glad about is having to figure out what the heck the problem is and fixing it. Let me guess. Have you updated your drivers? Have you restarted your computer? I've done it. I've done it all. Line them up here. Not gonna work. I could still show them, but should I do that? Reminds you of a whatnot breaker. Do they do it like that? Shame on them. Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to see the hits as they happen. It would be nice to see them though. Let's do it. Problem is I can't see. I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm just like, yeah, we'll figure it out. What if we go down a little bit? It's a little better. Gotta find the right angle. Let me try something. It's not bad. All right, we'll try it. I can't see. Whit to 15. Whit Merrifield. Rod Carew. I'll just show you. And that's a green Freddie Freeman. Jordan Wicks. The 99. What an S show. Yamamoto. Uwasawa. Peyton Burdick. Walker Jenkins. Charlie Condon. Klassen Reptilian. Mantilla. First auto. There was someone behind. Louder, red rookie. Eaton, rookie autograph. Lines. That's to 199. Joseph, the 175. Rocker, red rookie. Carpenter, rookie auto to 499. Cedric Mullins. Authentics. Buxton, negative. Alonzo, Major League Material. Fred McGriff. All-Star autograph. Ashcraft, Aqua. Marte, blue to 150. Suzuki, Golden Mirror. Merrill to 175. Montgomery to 499. Cal Ripken Jr., game used. Jeter, green to 99. Pepio to 699. Nico to 299. Machado to 150. Green Trout. And Stefura. Oh boy. We got through it as a team somehow. Appreciate everybody for sticking around. Still almost 300 people stayed to watch the end of this fiasco. I appreciate everybody. Things will be working next time, I'm sure. Jeff, you're just in time with a 51-month member chat. Can't wait for NFL, NBA versions of Inception. We'll be back at it on Wednesday. Hat tip to you. Check you later.